evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. A motion is filed to push the jury trial of Rhoda Mayor Ephraim Adelig. Also tonight, we have more details on the chemicals that have been found in drinking water here in Saipan. And it's time to wave that rainbow flag as tomorrow is Youth Pride Walk. In sports, NMI athletes are up for their trip down under. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
The phone you want now on the best network and a plan that gives you endless data on chat, social, and music apps. Tell your Docomo Pacific rep you want now with access. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply.
Looking for a truck that's reliable, durable, and a great value? Then drive Tacoma. Tacoma is Saipan's most popular truck. Look around. Everyone drives Tacoma. That's because 9 out of 10 Tacoma trucks sold over the last 10 years are still on the road. If you drive a truck for work or play, you need Tacoma. Good looks, rugged styling with the latest technology, and power when you need it. After all, Saipan is Tacoma territory.
Hafa Day, Tirwami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Thursday, June 20th, 2019. A motion was made by the Sinai government on the case involving the mayor of Rhoda and his co-defendant. In front of presiding judge Robert Naraha, the prosecutor for the case filed a motion to push back the jury trial for Rhoda Mayor Ephraim Adelig and his girlfriend Evelyn Adelig, stating they are concerned it will overlap another trial that might be happening around the same time. Naraha took the motion under advisement. The presiding judge also mentioned concerns about having the trial in Rhoda, mainly with finding jurors for the trial as it involves the mayor of their island and may cause a conflict of interest. Allegedly, Mayor Ephraim Adelig and his girlfriend Evelyn Adelig took government-funded trips under fraudulent pretenses. Charges are being made against 5 of the 9 trips that were taken. High levels of 2 chemicals have been found in water on certain parts of the island. KSPN sits down with the Commonwealth Utilities Corporation manager for the Water Laboratory, Heidi Yellen, for the details. Perfluorooctane sulfonate, or PFOS, and perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, are 2 chemical components that have been found in the drinking water in Saipan.
We are doing testing every quarter at the sites that the entry points. They're the combined wells, multiple wells that come out of one, that go into one tank that then go out to customers' houses to determine what levels they are at. And so every quarter we need to let customers know at what level we're finding now.
And what are those sites?
Well, they serve a large area because there are 4 entry points. So one is from the Astrolahi tank, one is from the Booster 2 station, Isley Booster 2 station. The other one is the IF-28 facility that's at the airport. And the 4th one is the Isley Reservoir.
PFOS and PFOA are human-made substances that have been used in commercial goods like carpet, clothing, furniture, and paper packaging for food, and are also used in firefighter foams at airfields. Drinking water is exposed to these chemicals typically when a location is associated with a facility. The United States Environmental Protection Agency has established a health advisory of 70 parts per trillion when PFOA and PFOS are found in drinking water.
It's 70 parts per trillion is the level, and our level was found most recently is above that. We have had levels higher in the past. For whatever reason, they're lower now.
But Yellen says the only areas that are currently above the health advisory level is Astrolahi.
Is in the Chalanalo area, the Iling area, Chalanquidza, Astrolahi, Kanat Tabla, Finasisu, San Jose, and then parts of southern Garapan, Gualarai, parts of Gualarai, Susupi, Aslito, and parts of Asperdido.
The Commonwealth Utilities Corporation conducts regular contaminant monitoring of drinking water. And on April 30th, 2019, samples were collected from the Astrolahi water tank. CUC reported that results were received on May 20th that had a concentration of PFOS and PFOA of 72.6 parts per trillion, exceeding the health advisory.
These compounds are out in the environment and they persist a long time. So they get used at manufacturing places or in firefighting foams. They're in Teflon coating, they're in the plastic lining or compounds that maybe are on popcorn bags, microwave popcorn bags, things like that. So it's all over. So it's in the water, because it's in the ground, it persists a long time and it stays away. It stays there for a while. It moves, but it doesn't just disappear. It does go away over time, but it takes a while and it's not quick.
Although studies show it would take a lifetime of exposure to the high levels of PFOS and PFOA to cause harm, some of the adverse health effects could be.
They include developmental effects to fetuses during pregnancy or breastfed infants, like maybe low birth weight, accelerated puberty, skeletal variations, changes, bone deformities, perhaps cancers, liver effects, immune effects, antibody production, immunity, thyroid, and maybe changes in your cholesterol, which, could have effects for heart disease and others.
Yellen says CUC is working to get a granulated activated carbon treatment system that will keep the water at healthy levels.
Water will go through a carbon media, and the carbon, the compounds, these perfluorinated compounds will get stuck onto the carbon, and then it's not in the water.
For more information, contact the BECQ Safe Drinking Water Program at 664-8500. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell. It's the first ever Youth Pride Walk being held right here in Saipan, and it's going on tomorrow.
This is a coordination between the family and friends of the Youth Pride as well as Northern Marianas Domestic Violence. It started as just like 4 of us. The family and friends reached out to GLS asking actually for some type of support groups, which we don't have. And I jumped into the idea of this is one way. There's a member out there that are willing.
Showing support for the LGBTQ plus youth.
And with the LGBTQ plus, they do run into a lot of challenges, most especially like bullying, depression, and anxiety due to their, sexual identity.
Activities will kick off on Friday, June 21st at the Carolinian Ute at 2 p.m., where sign making and face painting will take place.
We will begin at 2 o'clock with the activities first, and then there'll be a proclamation at 3 by the governor. The proclamation is a coordination by the Pacific Fellow Century Marianas chapter, and then we're going to proceed to Paseo de Marianas, where they're going to unveil the sidewalk painting.
Where pride colors will be spread throughout the crosswalk in front of Fiesta.
We'll be serving a lot of popcorn, fruits, and snow cones, all donated by individuals and organizations.
All ages are encouraged to attend and participate in the festivities. There will also be free pride pins and other giveaways while supplies last.
I just ask people to be a little bit more understanding, empathetic, educate yourself that LGBTQ plus are human beings. Their identity may be a little bit confusing to some, but they may not have a choice. They were born with it, right? I'm sure some of them are struggling, don't want to be, but I think it's the stigma as well as the misunderstanding of their lifestyle that's making people hesitant. So let's break the barrier and just support.
For more information, contact the Garrett Lee Smith Youth Suicide Prevention Program at 664-5433. Reporting for KSPN2, I'm Ashley McDowell. Coming up, we tell you about a beauty pageant that is taking place here on Saipan this weekend, and it involves protecting the earth. After the break.
Get your daily serving of 4G LTE data with IT&E's daily prepaid plans. Choose from the best priced plans in the Marianas. Get 1 gigabyte of data for $2.50 a day, or choose a $1.50 or $2 plan. Need more data? Top up. Get 100 megabytes for $1 or 1 gigabyte for $10. Visit any IT&E store or call us to learn more and ask about our prepaid loyalty plan. IT&E. Explore your world.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. I'm here with Rosalind, who is the Vice President of Exquisite Productions Marianas. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Ashley. Thanks for having us.
So I know that Miss Earth is coming up this Saturday, and as I know we will both be there. So can you tell me, this is the first year it's happening in Saipan. Why this year?
Well, we just felt that it was the right time for another beauty pageant, and this one is different because it has an environmental focus, and we know that everybody is concerned about the environment and about being good stewards of the earth, and especially us living in the Pacific. The climate changes affect us drastically out here, and so we have a beautiful island ecosystem that we want to take care of and promote and use to improve our tourist industry.
Absolutely. I know there's 8 contestants, and they all have a theme that they're focusing on.
Well, yes, we encouraged every girl to have an advocacy that they would promote that takes care of the environment. And the event this Saturday, it's a culmination of over a year and a half of planning, and I just can't believe that it's only now 2 days away. And the girls themselves have been competing for over 5 months. They've been going through a series of preparations, learning the government partners, participating in tree plantings and other beautification rituals, as well as learning basic modeling, makeup in preparation to compete in an international beauty pageant.
Absolutely, and really just getting involved with taking care of our planet. So what are some of the crowns that these ladies can receive?
Well, our pageant is unique because the overall grand winner will receive the Miss Earth crown, but we do have 4 crowns, and 4th place will be Miss Fire, which is a silver crown with red jewels in it. The 3rd place will go to Miss Water, and that has blue jewels. And then the 2nd place, which is the runner-up, the first runner-up will receive a crown with white jewels to represent the air. And of course, the Miss Earth NMI crown will be a combination of all the 3 colors.
And Miss Earth, she gets to go compete internationally?
Yes. Historically, the pageant has been hosted in Manila, Philippines, because Carousel Productions, which created the Miss Earth pageant in 2001, has hosted it. I think it's been in the Philippines for the last 18 years, except for 2 of the years. And the location for this year's pageant is really still up in the air, but we're hearing rumors that it's possibly in Manila or possibly another nearby country. So that has yet to be confirmed, and when we know, we'll let everybody else know.
Absolutely. So we obviously want all the public to get out here and check out this pageant. So it's held at the Hyatt. Can you tell me the times and just about how many seats are available?
Sure. It's going to be on Saturday. Doors open at 5 o'clock. The coronation starts at 6 o'clock, the program does. There are only 250 seats available. There were a limited number of tickets, and we're still trying to get all the tickets back right now so we can ascertain how many seats are left. But if you really want to come, we recommend you try to buy them early, and we may have a few available at the door, but no promises.
About how much are the tickets to get in?
They are $45 for general admission and $100 for VIP seating, which gets you right up front, close to the stage, so you can have the best view, see the girls up front.
And so you guys have been doing some kind of networking for this too, online, and what's going on with that?
Oh, we've got a very exciting social media competition going on where we have, if you visit our website and our Facebook page or our Instagram page, there's a link there that you can follow to vote for your favorite Miss Earth candidate. We've got 8 beautiful girls, all of them equally smart and intelligent, but right now there's a very close race between 2 of our contestants. Just a few days ago, we had a change in the first place position, but the girls have been battling back and forth, and both contestants, there are 2 out of the 8 that have garnered over 3,000 votes each. And as of a few days ago, over 10,000 people have cast votes for our 8 contestants. So whoever is the top vote receiver as of 12 noon, she gets the Social Media People's Choice Award.
But so where do people need to go if they want to participate in this?
Well, just visit our Facebook or Instagram page and click on the link. You might have to scroll down through a few posts, but it's on there.
And what is the Facebook page called?
It's called Miss Earth Northern Marianas.
And anything else you want to tell the public about this first time Miss Earth pageant?
It's going to be a historic night, and we invite everybody to come out, and we just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, to the families and the parents of the contestants who supported us through this journey. It's going to be very exciting, and we know it's going to be a great show. You won't want to miss out.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Rosalind, for coming on and telling us about this pageant going on this weekend. And once again, please do make your way out to the Hyatt Ballroom this weekend at 6. Reporting for KSPN, I'm Ashley McDowell. Stay tuned. KUAM is next.
Half a day, CNMI. Here's what's making news on Guam. In the height of the construction for the military buildup, the person in charge of ensuring Guam's ancient artifacts and remains are preserved, researched, and investigated has been fired. Chris Barnett reports.
For almost 20 years, Linda Uggan has been serving as Guam's State Historic Preservation Officer, but on Tuesday, her boss, Department of Parks and Rec Director Richard Ibanez, fired her.
It really smells of retaliation.
Uggan, represented by Guam Federation of Teachers Robert Koss, he believes she was fired because of a grievance she filed in April related to one of her employees that was detailed to the director's office. Uggan argued proper protocol was not followed and that moving her employee has hampered and will continue to hamper the division in carrying out its mandated function. She also called the move unreasonable and a total disregard of the division's mandates. Ibanez, in response, issued a notice of proposed adverse action alleging official misconduct because Uggan used a government vehicle to file the grievance. He also alleges she made false statements during a meeting in May for an investigatory review with the Attorney General's office. During that meeting, Koss denied access, and he says that means Uggan was denied her due process. On June 4th, the notice of proposed adverse action was filed, but 2 weeks later it became final, and on Tuesday, Uggan was terminated. According to Koss, an appeal will be filed with the Civil Service Commission.
The fact that he based it on the grievance, that there's no prior discipline, I would fully expect the Civil Service Commission to overturn this thing on a motion without even going to the hearing on the merits.
Uggan in recent weeks making headlines for being critical of the military's handling of ancient artifacts discovered on construction sites at Magua and the live fire training range in Machinao. Could her termination be more than just because of her grievance?
We discussed that. We're not aware of, whether or not the director has any sort of relationship with the military, and that, or other construction projects that she might be impeding. We don't have that information, and I doubt, they will tell us that.
According to the governor's communications director, Janela Carrera, the governor was not aware that the SHPO would be served with a notice of final adverse action, quote, at the time it occurred. She is aware of it now. Carrera says Ibanez will serve as the acting SHPO until the governor can appoint a new one. Guam law mandates that the SHPO must have training, work experience, and education pertinent to cultural resource management. Although he'll only be serving in an acting capacity, Ibanez has more than 20 years of managerial experience in sales and marketing, technology, golf course management, and in the beverage industry. He's also a former Guam national volleyball player. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
It was only 3 months ago Governor Lulian Guerrero confirmed with the federal government Linda Agan as Guam State Historic Preservation Officer. The governor wrote, quote, "My reconfirmation is a testament to her ability to continue Guam's preservation efforts," end quote. Stay informed 24/7 by checking out KUM.com or downloading the KUM News app available for iOS or Android. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Tomas Maglonia.
Thank you, Thomas. All right, win, lose, or draw, the CNMI will have the best looking uniforms in the Asia Pacific Regional Tournament. We'll get a preview next.
The phone you want now on the best network and a plan that gives you endless data on chat, social, and music apps. Tell your Docomo Pacific rep you want now with access. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply.
You deserve more. I know it's been hard. Come on, let's go for a ride.
Hi, welcome to Dow Rent to Own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now this feels like home.
Dial Rent to Own, making lives better since 1987.
Bubblegum Shrimp Company opens daily at 11 a.m. Located on Beach Road in the heart of Garapan.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, Team NMI is pumped and primed for the Oceania Junior Track and Field Championships in Townsville, Australia next week. Since it's a track meet, let's meet them. 8 young athletes will be representing the NMI against the best in Oceania. The youngest, Leanne Acosta, now in her 3rd international competition, and she's only 15. You went to micro games?
Yes.
You must have been like the youngest on the team.
Yes.
You were the youngest on the team before, okay.
Still.
All right, so tell us about the competition. What do you like best about international competition?
Meeting new people.
What are you looking forward to most in Australia?
Their sights.
To see the place.
Yes.
Middle distance runner Tyler Santos is going back down under. Tyler, you ready for Australia?
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
You have?
Last year for the cross country.
What's it like?
Cold.
Cold? All right, well, you have to run fast, warm up. Oldie Joe Rodegat learning the proper javelin technique from Coach Elias Rangamar. Another newcomer, runner Tyvian Thay, making her first international competition. In addition to personal best, she wants to see Australia's most famous creature. This is it. Okay. Are you excited? How you feeling?
Excited. Really excited.
What's the best thing that'll happen over there? Kangaroos. Sprinter Trayvon Kittigwa embarking on his first competition. So what have you been doing to get ready for this event?
It's a lot of hard workouts I've been doing to get ready for this event.
I see you've been working out here every day. How long you spend? You've been here. You're here early today.
Yeah.
So
I train usually 2 hours a day.
You feel like you've reached your peak?
Yeah.
What's your goals?
to at least PB and hopefully I get a medal.
Have you been to Australia before?
No, it's my first time, so I'm really excited.
Serenay Sapong, Gabriel Sapa, Aunt Jamie Pangilinan round out the team.
I've been to Fiji, Vanuatu, Yap, and now I'm going to Australia.
First time to go to Australia. What are you looking forward to most there?
I'm looking forward to meeting new athletes and actually learning from them, like their techniques, how they breathe when they run, just the basic stuff.
These athletes have been spending the last few months practicing at the OEI track and field among themselves. The only competition during that time was the McDonald's All Schools Meet, and that's exactly where Jamie began years ago.
The first time I ran track was around 2nd grade, but I wasn't really that into it till my middle school year, and I plan to just keep running.
Now you spend a lot of time here at the track. How much time a week do you spend here?
About 4 or 5 days a week. I'm here from like 3 to almost 7.
Second home.
Yeah, it's basically my second home.
All right, good luck. We're behind you. Today was a photo op for the CNMI Little League All-Stars and time to unveil the uniforms that they will wear in the Asia Pacific Regional Tournament in Korea next week. There they are, 13 boys and 1 girl displaying the new uniforms that they got today. Sponsored by IT&E, by the way. We'll have more on this tomorrow. The week-long tournament is used to select the Asia Pacific team in the World Series in August. Korea is the defending Asia Pacific champion. They're also a former world champion. No schedule has been released as of today. All right, we're going to take a break, come back with a little bit of disturbed weather, not close to us, but hey, we're watching right after this.
The phone you want now on the best network and a plan that gives you endless data on chat, social, and music apps. Tell your Docomo Pacific rep you want now with access. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Let's roll at Gold's Gym Saipan with group exercise for every body. Total Resistant Exercise, or TRX, helps develop your core and improve strength. And Zumba toning is probably the funnest way to get fit. The Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplements. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
There's some disturbed weather down by Yap and Palau that we're watching. No threat to us right now or in the future. High 90, heat index 105 today, this afternoon around 2 o'clock at the Marianas Business Plaza, and that's the highest we've seen in 2019. The low 80, humidity 67%. Tomorrow we've got some clouds moving in from the southeast, unusual. That usually means a little bit extra rain. Possibility, winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. High 90, low 79, seas 3 to 5 feet. Sunrise 5:47, high tide at 9:01 in the morning, low tide 4:33, sunset at 6:49.
Thank you, Bob, for that weather report. So it seems like the temperatures just keep getting higher. What is the hottest month here in Saipan?
We're here, June, July,
June.
and August. This is it.
All right.
But we've had 92 before, so it's like every day it's been 89 or 90. So these aren't. This is not record-breaking heat or anything like that. It's just normal.
Normal temperatures. Okay. I wasn't sure what I should be
It's
expecting.
just that we haven't had that many clouds, and so
True.
just a lot of sun, and of course the sun makes it more radiant energy, and so that's why it feels hotter.
Yep, you're feeling a lot more. All right. Well, thank you, Bob, and thank you for watching. Please do tune in tomorrow night at 6. Have a good night.
Good night.